Socialism, let's all be equal as long as I have more. You're too stupid, let me think for you, but by the way, give me your money so I can do all the thinking my way in my time zone. Have you got it? Are you writing all that down? Socialism doesn't work. It can't work, but yet it continues to be thrown at us. We're too busy. We're out working. We need to make money to look after our families, so we're not paying attention. We can't pay attention, and the politicians are supposed to do that for us. Instead, they're all going over there to the left as job security for them, I guess, but you know what? They actually believe that we are too stupid to look after ourselves. And I used to think that they weren't as stupid as maybe they acted and looked. And now I'm not so sure. I used to think liberalism could be fixed, but it can't. I think it's a mind disease. Just saying. Chicago, it's one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in. And now you have the mayor who's a left-wing commie guy saying, give me more money. There's $750 million of debt and I want $500 million. Why wouldn't you get enough to do the job right, for heaven's sakes? In any event, give me $500 million now. I guess he wants to come back and bother the people some more later. Give me that money, I'm going to increase your taxes. This is unbelievable. I mean, this is just the perfect storm for him, because when the liberals get a hold of you like that, there's a real element of control. You now have to go out and get another job and work harder at the one that you do have, just so you can pay your taxes, because you're an honest citizen and that's what you want to do. They gotcha, these pikers. They do gotcha. Sacramento, California. California, there's a wild place too. I mean, I lived there for at least half of the year every year, and those commies make my head explode every time I go into a store and see another sign that is a reflection on their policies. And now they got a new one. They want restrictions now on ammunition sales in the state. They say we want to do background checks. So they're making everything difficult. Again, that's what they do. To make it difficult, that's another meeting to decide when the next meeting is and give me more money so I can afford to print up more stupid signs. I just recently saw a sign in a swimming pool that said, if you have diarrhea, don't go swimming in this pool. And that's now a state law, and you have to have signs like that in every swimming pool, of which there are zillions of them. What does that cost? Oh, big money. But again, that's the left-wing thing. Let's take the obvious and put signs around the country and have a lot of meetings, and then we'll fix it. Oh, commie, he's talking now about running a third term. He said, if I did, I would win. And there's all kinds of reference to that. I mean, can it happen? So many Americans say it can't happen. It's in our Constitution. You know what? It can happen. This is a little bit spooky, but if you need another term to really screw everything up that you didn't have time to do in the first 2 terms, all you got to do is have a war or some event to make it, bad to have an election. I mean, if your timing is like that, you don't have to call it. A lot of people aren't aware of that, but that is the way it is. America's twice as many Americans fear gun control than fear mass shootings, and 85% of Americans fear their government. What do you think about that? I mean, that ain't right. Hey, y'all, come back to Oregon. More for you from the right. See ya.